Queen Naomi was very, very happy on hearing that Kabieyesi hosted prayers in her prayer altar in the palace upon all that has been happening in the palace recently. They said she was happy, although a lot of people said that that cannot happen, that it is impossible, this and that. Anyways, like I will always tell you, I don't live in the palace. I am not in the palace. They are all alleged information, but I'm sure I have seen a video where Queen Naomi was in her church and the Kabieyesi was there using his mic and all of that. Things like that, I've seen videos like that, and that is not to say that Kabieyesi does not believe in God. Kabieyesi believes in God, even though he's a traditionalist, he believes in God. A lot of people are saying that a lot of things must have made him to seek the face of God, because if you remember, that should be last week, we heard that Erinle, the water goddess, visited the palace, and everywhere was flooded, and he was sleeping on water, in his chambers and all of that. It got to the point where they said he was the only one seeing the water, that everywhere he go, water will be flooding, the palace will be flooded with water, but others are not seeing it. Then, that period, they said he ran to uh, Lekki, that Lekki mansion. He slept 2 days there, and they said Queen Naomi was there too. So they hosted prayers, 2 days prayer during that period. They did their midnight prayers, and he joined Queen Naomi from what we heard. And during that 2 days that he was there, he did not experience any of those things. And they prayed that he's not going to experience it again. And they said when he returned back to the palace, he did not experience it again. Although they said later that he went to see the river goddess Erinle. So, but I believe that period that he prayed with Queen Naomi and did not see those things that he used to see, it showed him that there is power with Queen Naomi's God. That Queen Naomi's God have so much power, to protect him. And they said when things started getting worse again, I don't know if you remember, they said in the palace everywhere was flooded with water recently, and they said it was Ashley who invoked the spirit this time. You know, I don't know, and they have been searching for Ashley. From what we heard, Ashley was nowhere to be found. Even Ashley's family, who are supposed to know her whereabouts, they claim that they don't know her whereabouts. But from the look of things, she have not traveled back. She is in town, but nobody knows her whereabouts. Now, maybe that is what must have pushed the king into going to pray. And let me tell you, the God that allowed a prophetess, a Christian, to get married to a traditionalist, and they were not having problems in that marriage until these women started their problems. They did not have the problem in their marriage is not about their religion. Queen Naomi did not leave the palace because Ooni of Ife refused to attend church. No. And she did not leave the palace because Ooni of Ife insisted that she must practice what he is practicing. No, that is not the problem. You know, there is reason, whether you like it or not. Queen Naomi's mission in that palace is not yet complete. It's not yet complete. And I'm sure that the same God who brought her there have a reason for doing that. Coupled with the fact that they said their life, their love, their relationship have some spiritual undertone. Who knows? I believe there is reason for all of this thing, because ever since all of this abominable things started happening, first they said Iyamolu River dried up, something that have never happened for ages, and plus other things that have been happening. Okay, they said a day or maybe 2 days after the Olokun festival they celebrated last week, a particular artifact started terrorizing the whole palace. So all of these things is enough to push a man to try another god. I'm just telling you the reason why it might be possible. I'm not saying it is possible. I'm not saying it is not possible. I'm just trying to tell you that sometimes something might happen to a man or a woman, and that person will seek for help anywhere. In my language, they will tell you, "Eji hwa anya ọma, eji ụka ekpere." You don't go to prayer house when you are okay, you don't have any problem. Problems might make a man to look for solution elsewhere, especially when he is not getting the solution from whatever that he worships, you know. So, and let's not forget that ever since all of these things started happening, they have been consulting their gods, doing everything. They keep saying the same thing and everything. So right now, they said Kabieyesi have decided to host a prayer with a lot of people, because there are people who were doing the prayer thing with Queen Naomi while she was in the palace, and they must have missed her a whole lot. So right now we heard that they went there and they prayed. They said he hosted evening service right there in the altar, and a lot of people attended. See, some others might be saying, maybe it could be possible that it's Queen Naomi that is telling him to do all of that, or maybe Queen Naomi is pushing him away from his religion and all of that. I believe Kabieyesi is an adult and he know what is good. Anywhere he find help from his problem, as long as it is not bad, it is accepted, you know. So I'm not trying to say that it is 100% true that he went there, and I'm not trying to say that it is not, but I'm just sharing with you what I heard, that he hosted prayer in the altar. And I will always remind you that they are all alleged information. And on the other hand, I am also trying to tell you that it could be possible with reasons, you know. With all of these things happening in his palace, he might decide to say, okay, since it is this way, and when Queen Naomi was in the palace, when she prays, things do happen and all of that, maybe let him try. I bet you, had it been Queen Naomi was still in the life of the king by now, hey, maybe not. The king must have dropped certain things, you know. I'm just saying my mind. I don't know what to think about it. And that is why I keep telling you that Queen Naomi's mission in the palace is not complete yet. When it is complete, we all will know. And we will see the results. Anyway, guys, tell me what to think about it on the comment section. Do you think the king did it because he wanted to do it to please Queen Naomi, like some people might be suggesting? Or do you think he did it to try another religion? Or do you think he did it just to get an answer to his questions? Whatever I think, say it on the comment section. And give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys. Bye.